Hey, it's Scotch It Dummies. I'm Scott.
Bart here.
Bunnahabhain 12, back on the shelf.
Like the Bunnahabhain, and it's back on the shelf.
Our shelf.
Love it. Test it! That's a weird test.
Been a while since we reviewed it again, style.
So
we just did Eagle Rarity, and it had been quite a few years since we've done that. The same with Bunnahabhain 12. Now, the only thing with Bunnahabhain 12 is several years ago they redid the packaging.
okay.
The bottle design, I think it's the same bottle, but they redid the label and the cans. And we've never reviewed the new one.
It's got a little thing up there.
It's probably
It's got a
been
ship captain.
at least 6 or 7 years since we did Bunnahabhain 12.
Got it. Okay.
And if you want, I could go grab the old one,
Nah.
bottle style.
We're
No.
good. Maybe in the photo.
Bunnahabhain 12, Islay whiskey. For the most part, Bunnahabhain's unpeated. They do have peated editions. Most of the time marked as like a Moynier or a Steoisha.
I love it. This is one of your
like
favorite distilleries.
Yes, yeah, I love Bunnahabhain.
Yeah.
And we were there, and I love the distillery itself.
Right.
So,
And you took cool photos there.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
photo,
good
they had that wall, that whole like warehouse. Where, yeah.
Bunnahabhain.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Had to lay down on the dock.
He was laying down on a dock.
You're like,
what's he doing? Did he pass out? Is he drinking too much? It's only 9 a.m.
I feel like we're at a
What? I didn't pour you enough?
skimping. Are we are we cutting budget?
Sorry. I was pouring, and I think the bottle design made me pour less. I don't need any more. That'll do it for me. Oh, hold on. Looked like I shorted you a swaller.
Half of a swaller.
Yeah, half of a swaller.
46.3%. Bunnahabhain does do higher ABVs. 46.3%.
Doo-doos?
Doo-doos.
Bunnahabhain doo-doos. Yeah.
Bunnahabhain also known for slight sherry influences. They'll use bourbon casks and sherry casks as well.
We had a good tour there, too.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
I loved it. That was an enjoyable.
I'm getting a lot of that rising yeast, that rising bread dough, that malted barley just smells great here.
Yeah.
God. The underneath, is that a slight cherry with rising dough?
Yeah, it's slight citrus, but then slight berries.
Okay, yeah.
Little bit richer as well.
God dang, I love that rising dough. Man, it's one reason I'm a big Scotch fan. I love the barley.
So there's kind of this malty, salty,
Yeah.
unpeated character that's just in the distillate.
Yep.
Bunnahabhain was one I picked out one time blind. I was like, this kind of tastes like an unpeated.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
So what
I'm
you're saying
sure
is
it's a Bunnahabhain.
Louis Sanchez would love this one. Because there's no peat.
There's no peat.
He can't get the peat. He's got a non-peat palate.
You got a non-peat clause?
Yeah, he's got a
non-peat.
he's got a do not peat clause.
Yeah, nice nose, slight nose. So really, I mean, it's not really jumping out of the glass at me though. You got to get your nose up in there, but it's nice.
Ooh, that's nice. It's viscous. Yeah, great mouthfeel. Finish. Fabulous. What is that? Oh, wow. A rich cola caramel in the finish. I'm going to have to come back to that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cherry Coca-Cola with some peanuts in it. It's nutty,
Yeah.
darker caramels, almost like a roasted vanilla.
Very good. Yep. Roasted vanilla with like a peanut that's still lingering in the finish. Great finish. I'm going to have to come back to the open.
Berries, a little bit darker, not necessarily citrusy fruits here.
Still lingering.
That which is coming from that slight sherry influence. That
Yeah,
slight
yeah,
sherry
those berries were
maturation.
still just kind of hinting for a bit there. Wow. there's a lot going on there. Wonderful mouthfeel. As soon as it hits your palate, it's like effervescent.
For a 12-year, for a standard off-the-shelf bottling, an OB, as it's referred to, official
Really?
bottling.
Oh,
But yeah, very nice. And I've said for a while, I think 2018, 2019, I really started getting into Bunnahabhain. We went there in 2019. I was already kind of into it.
it was a good year.
It was given, it's in the running, if not the best, I think, standard 12-year offering that's available on the shelf.
Okay. Not much to add on the second. I mean, it's a little bit of that malted barley on the open, but the strength for me is all in the finish on the notes I've already shared.
Drop of water.
Thank you. That's perfect.
So you don't have much left.
Right. Very little bit.
That's what your wife said.
Yes. Almost empty.
No, don't have much left.
Oh, goodness. You're shagging me.
Yeah.
There's
Slagging.
a callback to
Slagging.
2019. Slagging. Oh, Seamus Duggan.
Still really nice though from the front through the mid palate to the finish. For standard 12-year offering, 46.3%. Very nice. Nice sherry influence here.
So, as far as what did you call it, the standard OB? It's very good. I definitely feel like you're getting that spray of sea salt that's in the air. And the only thing that plays with me is I know where this is from, and it's from Islay, and I'm like, come on. Come on.
Don't tease me.
Yeah, you're teasing me. You're giving me just the spray of the salt there, but without the peat. And I sit there and think, I want the peat version because I know where you're situated. So it's very good. But as a standard OB 12-year, there's some space sides I like a little bit better for the standard. This one just gets so close to like, I feel like the peat was caught and pulled out, and I want it because I can pick up that sea salt spray.
It's a little bit almost more meaty, more savory than some space side 12
Right.
years. And that kind of salty maltiness, I think, is that unpeated Islay character.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, it's got like 2 of my 3 favorite flavor profiles. The problem is the missing third is my favorite, which is the peat. So it's like it hits these 2 notes for me, but then all I want is the third note, and I want the third note big and bold. So I'm like, that's very good, but it makes me start looking around, being like, hold on, this thing, woo, drop that. This thing's got peat in it. I start looking for anything with a peated note. So very good. Just feels like a tease.
I tried it neat. I liked it neat. 1 drop of water. I kind of thought, I don't necessarily care for it with water. I threw on a second drop just to see.
Oh,
And actually, maybe something's
Seems
off
fine.
with that. Yeah, it seems fine. And almost, it's a little bit creamier, a little bit smoother, of course, with the water.
yeah.
Nothing has really changed up. I'm not getting anything different that I wasn't.
Sure. Same thing I got. The cream stays in the finish. I get a lot of that creamy flavor still, marshmallowy, hanging around in the back end, which lingers just slightly. So it's a very nice bottling.
I do remember, so we started reviewing in 2013, a little over 10 years
Yep,
ago now.
October.
Within a year or 2 years, so 2014, 2015, we reviewed Bunnahabhain 12, is my guess.
Okay.
And I bought it. I remember when I first opened it and sampled it, I didn't like it. But it was I think it's that more meaty. I was used to space sides and kind of lighter profiles.
Yeah, it hangs
and it's that,
heavy.
it's
got
that, yeah,
heavy,
it's that,
yeah.
it's that unpeated Islay kind of characteristic to it
Right.
that at first
Yeah.
I didn't care for. But then as I had it, when we reviewed it though, when I went back to it, I was like, okay, this is a lot different than I remember. I'd kind of gotten used to it, and Like I say, I think it adds some characteristics to the whiskey that you don't get elsewhere.
Yeah, region-wise, it is very special. I mean, it's nice to see them doing something different. You know my thoughts, though.
88.
Wow, I thought you'd be higher. I was, again, 86, 87. I'll go 87 just because I love that malty yeastiness. But it leaves me begging for more. So,
$60.
again, very good price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm $60 range.
Okay.
So really in line with what we're seeing outside of like Macallan 12, that's $90 now. Most other 12-year-olds coming into that $50 to $70 range, somewhere in there. So
I do
it's
like
right
the,
in
I
there.
do like the Macallan 12.
I remember when 12s used to be $30,
Yes.
$35.
Yes. Those are good days.
Go to Scotch Test. Go to Scotch Test Dummies. Oh wait, we got a Patreon shout out. First, go to ScotchTestDummies.com. You can buy barrel caps. Dropper sets are out of stock. We got glasses, shirts, all kinds of stuff. Help support the show. It keeps the lights on. You can go to Patreon.
When you go to Patreon, you look up Scotch Test Dummies, and you can support for $1 a month, $1 a show, 2, 3, pick your number. And on that note, the only thing I can remember is Camaro.
Well, a new member came in
Right,
at 35
Kroners.
kroners. Yes.
Norwegian Kroners.
Was it? I think
or
it
is
was
it
Norwegian.
Netherlands? What
No,
is it?
I think so.
It's knock. It was
NOK?
NOK.
35 NOK. We had to look
Right.
it up.
Yeah, we weren't sure what a knock was
Yeah.
or a kroner.
Conversion was like $1.50 a show or something like that. It's good.
Yeah. Thank you.
But
Appreciate it.
Don, he had a longer email
Right.
address.
We'll just stick with
had
Dawn.
Dawn.
We
We're
don't
just gonna
know.
stick with
Yeah,
Dawn.
Dawn's good.
Yeah.
Although the Camaro I thought was
Yeah.
cool. So, but not the full address. So, what was weird was usually if it's like $2, we're shot with gusto, but we didn't know what the conversion. I say we give them the gusto. Just yell Dawn. We haven't yelled it in a while.
Yeah, half and half. You yell Don. I'll give him the
All right. What's our
mention.
lead in? It's been so long.
just.
Dawn!
That was weak. Do it again. Come on with some gusto. Get in there. Get deep. I can test it. The test it was more.
Dawn! That's it?
That's good.
Oh, okay. I went deep. I went all like Game of Thrones.
I thought it was going to be more like, no!
Yeah, I wanted to go deeper though. I wanted to go like he wronged me
Yeah.
in a way, like winter is coming.
Don got the benefit of the doubt. He got the best of both worlds. He got a mention
That's
and
right.
a shout out.
Yes, we're just shouting his name.
Usually
I'm used to the
$2.
two namers too. Usually it's like, Don Pedro.
Don.
Yeah, Don, and then you can really give the emphasis.
All right.
Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Sláinte. Dummies.
Dummies.
Thanks, Don.
Yeah, way to go, Don.